Okay, coaches, we're going to talk you through some cut-ups of tight end flat RPO, run pass option concept. These are submitted by Coach Kurt Fitzpatrick at Morrisville State College. Okay, Morrisville State coming off a really good year this year. Coach Fitzpatrick has a pretty good concept here that I want to share with you. We're going to show you a couple clips over here. The full version of this film is available to insider members at xandolabs.com, as well as the unnarrated cut-ups of this concept, and the full-length clinic report as well is available to insider members. Now, Coach talked about various formations in which you will run this. What you're going to see now is a 2x2 set where you're going to have a tight end over here, okay, your Z, whatever you call it in your offense, then you can have your X in your slot. And basically what we're talking about here, it's a complement to the zone bubble where you run an inside zone play, okay, to the front side, whatever play direction you'd like. Okay, the read for the quarterback is going to be that Sam linebacker, or that apex player, so to speak. It's a perimeter RPO. It's a little different than your interior box defender's RPO, like stick draw, like some of those more popular concepts. But what we like about this is it's using a detached tight end on the bottom as a run pass option threat, as opposed to being a slot receiver out here in space. And what that does now, these defenders are not used to seeing that closed tight end, as a run pass option threat. Usually when you get a closed surface, you're thinking run game. It's a little different look to the defense, and that's why we think it's a pretty interesting concept. So what's going to happen here is the inside zone is going to go to the right. As you see, the Sam linebacker is going to work down the line of scrimmage. Okay, so the tight end is going to work right to the flat. The quarterback's eyes are on that Sam linebacker. If he starts coming downhill right at the running back, quarterback's going to pull the mesh, throw the ball out there, and you got a pretty good pickup. We'll see it from the end zone shot here. Offensive line's working zone right. Nothing changes for them. Here's a Sam linebacker. Pretty easy read for the quarterback. It is a triple option concept, so you do have the dive. You do have the quarterback, okay, on the keep. And then, of course, the third option is the tight end to the flat, which really replaces the zone bubble as most teams are using in these concepts. Here you have it again, 2x2 set. 4 down front. There's a Sam linebacker. There's the read. Okay, Sam linebacker coming downhill. As is the defensive end, there's a tight end in the flat. Now the receiver, number one, is going to take off on a vertical route just to get the flat cleared out. More of a protection release go for the number one receiver. We'll see it out of different formations in a second. But again, there's that linebacker. He's going to play his gap. You got two guys in one gap here for the defense. Quarterback's going to pull the ball and take the tight end in the flat. Now, you do need an athletic tight end to run these sets, okay, I'm sure, but it's an easy throw and catch, and you got some yardage. Good first down plays you're seeing here in the box here, 1st and 10. Okay, another 2x2 formation. Defensive ends playing the C gap. Sam linebacker triggers downhill. There's a tight end. Ball gets out. There's a protection release. It depends on what coverage you're seeing. If you're seeing cover 2, okay, that corner could be the read. If you're seeing pure cover 3 or man free or single high safety coverage, okay, of course, that tight end's going to occupy the flat. You're going to control the flat defender there. It's a quicker read, and Coach Fitzpatrick does a great job of talking about those coverages and, more importantly, the different formations that he will use in using this concept. And that is available to all the insider members at xandolabs.com. And that's a pretty good pickup here on 1st down. So we'll get a look at it now. There's a Sam linebacker. He's working downhill on the zone. Quarterback's going to pull it. His eyes are right there on the Sam linebacker. He's going to pull it, throw the ball out to the flat. Two by two set here. Okay, now the Sam linebacker is leveraging. Okay, he's leveraging that tight end right there. Quarterback's eyes are on it. He sees it. Gives the ball in the zone play. 2-by-2 formation again. There's a Sam linebacker. You see right now, I mean, this is a pretty easy read. He's working right to the Sam line, working right to the tight end. There's the inside zone. Again, now the triple phase comes in. Now the quarterback is reading that defensive end. That defensive end closes hard. Quarterback takes it around him. Okay, if that defensive end sits, looks like as he's doing now, ball is run in the zone action. Actually gets back towards the defensive end and makes a play. Not the best zone run play, but you got a couple yards, and it's the correct read for the quarterback, which is really what we're just emphasizing here. I mean, and again, you're going to see that Sam work right out to the flat. That's an easy read for that quarterback. Okay, now this is interesting. You're going to get motion to trips, so you have tight end trips. Now what that does is that distorts the coverage in a way in which that corner, okay, as he starts moving over here, he's going to work to the flat, so now he becomes the read. Because now you're on one-on-one to the nub side, so that corner becomes the read in this situation. So we'll see how this develops. Right now, that corner's sitting there with his eyes. I mean, his feet are flat, and Coach talks about the specifics behind the read. Okay, but right now, you're going to get a few yards just by throwing that flat out there to the tight end. Not to mention, you have a tight end on a corner, which is a pretty good matchup offensively. Bigger tight end on a smaller corner, breaks a tackle there. It's a pretty big game. Corner sits, ball's out. Another nub side situation here. There's the read right here. Okay, again, it's in that gray area. You know, we got 5 yards here. Ball's still going to be thrown. He still has to close, and it's a pretty good pickup. Tough to see the corner in that angle. Four down front. There's the read. Okay, in this situation, decision by the quarterback is made. The corner is hanging on that flat route. Quarterback gives the ball in the zone play. Real inexpensive play. It's a cheap play you could put into your offense. If you're doing these RPO concepts, it's something you could put in immediately. It's pretty effective. Nice little job in the zone play. Okay, they flop the back. Here's a tight end. There's the read. Whoop, sorry, coaches. Okay, there's the read. Now, in this situation, you know, you're running out of a tray formation. Okay, you're going to run a go route by number 1, a go route by number 2. If they're in man-free coverage, you got an easy mismatch on that box player for the tight end. We'll see how this progresses here. Okay, so right now looks like they're in some form of man coverage. Tight end's going to work to the flat. Ball is given to the back. One more shot at it here, so you get a look at the quarterback's vision. There's a Sam backer. Works right out there. Pretty clear read for that quarterback. And there you go. Coaches, we appreciate your attention. Our thanks goes out to the staff at Morrisville State College. Did a great job this year. Coach Kurt Fitzpatrick, okay, heads a terrific program over there, and we appreciate your attention on these RPO concepts.